Hi Geminis, I'm Nick. This is going to be your reading for December of 2019. Wow, we're literally at the end of 2019, almost at 2020. I feel like time goes by so fast, but we're here and you made it this far, so congrats. I hope this month, is the best out of the year for you, and I hope you end things off on a good note so that next year could be even better for you, okay? So these are general readings, so it may not apply to every single person. So if you find that it doesn't fit your situation or just doesn't resonate with you, maybe it's just not for you. But you can always check back at the end of the month to kind of see how it all played out, or maybe if it makes better sense then. And you could check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, because these are all aspects of who you are. You may resonate a little bit more with one or the other at times, or gain additional insight. It really just up to you and how you're feeling. And I will have a link to the extended reading below in the description box. It'll pretty much be like a part 2 of what you see here, where we will dive in deeper, ask further questions, clarify everything that we saw, look at the 3 things you should be aware of, be more cautious of, and your angel advice at the end. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at NicLoves with 2 eyes. Funny enough, I'm wearing your lip color on my lip today. It's one by Jeffree Star Cosmetics called Gemini. It's my favorite one, but I actually need a new one and they're like sold out or out of stock. I'm like, no. It's my favorite one. My favorite sign, my favorite lip gloss. I mean lipstick. Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, so Geminis, today while I was meditating on your energy, the image that I saw, well, first I heard rolling, rolling, roll. And then I saw, those like parking structures, the way they're formatted, like the car has to kind of go in circles to either go up or go down. That's what I was seeing, like the car like going down, like in the circular motion until he or she reaches the exit. So for me, that's telling me that you are like unwinding from something. Because the car, I didn't see the car going upwards, it was going downwards, so exiting out the building. I believe that's symbolizing for me like unwinding. You're exiting out of something. Like maybe you're away at the top, or you're busy, or you got to this point where you're just like way up here and like just a lot going on, and now you're kind of coming down back to earth, feeling more grounded. So maybe this month in December, you'll start to feel more grounded, more level-headed, more like yourself. Maybe you just got back from shopping or something, or I don't know, I think you're gonna be feeling a lot lighter. It feels like you're letting go of like heaviness. And anything that maybe was confusing or dizzy, you know what I mean? Like I feel like some of those things sometimes can make people dizzy, or like you're like, oh, like spinning. So I feel like you're just mentally clearer and yeah, just releasing of anything, unwinding slowly from anything, okay? So, obviously it's gonna mean different things for all of you, but apply it how you find fit. Rolling, and then one of those parking structures like coming down. Okay, so Geminis, for actually today, I was guided to kind of put my cards aside. I'm still using like the tarot cards, but more so as like guidance, as a reference point. But for everything else, I was guided to kind of just not use them anymore, and instead just ask the questions directly and just see what comes through. So for your positive affirmation, I will probably not be using any more the little affirmation cards, because I was guided, or at least they told me, we don't need those. We're gonna let you know and tell you what each sign needs to hear. So bear with me. I wrote it all down just so I don't like forget and I keep it organized. So as your positive affirmation, it's actually 4 different things, but I think they all kind of coincide and work together. So I'm going to repeat them, and then I want you to repeat it 3 times and we'll say together, okay? Same thing as always, just so it becomes engraved and you're thinking it, you really, you memorize it. Okay, so it is, what I got was, I think clearly, I speak clearly, I see clearly, I feel clearly. Okay, so I want you to repeat that 3 times and we'll say it together out loud, okay? And say it with a lot of intention, like you really mean it, because that's everything, okay? So I think clearly, I speak clearly, I see clearly, I feel clearly. I think clearly, I speak clearly, I see clearly, I feel clearly. One more time. I think clearly, I speak clearly, I see clearly, I feel clearly. Okay, so I want you to write it down somewhere on a piece of paper, on a sticky note. You can put it on your, on your mirror, or write it down on your phone somewhere and say that every day out loud this week. Preferably if you can in the morning as you wake up, and then at night before you go to bed. I think it'll really help you out. And it's literally just 4 little phrases, super easy. It takes probably less than 10 seconds to do. You have nothing to lose but all to gain. And it's a really easy little practice for you to do. Make a habit to tell yourself good things. So this is something that's going to really help you out for the month of December, okay? I think clearly, I speak clearly, I see clearly, I feel clearly, okay? And then as your 3 natural gifts and strengths, what came through for you guys, the first one was your ability to perceive. Your ability to perceive. So that one was interesting. I was like, ability to perceive. I feel like what they're telling you is that you're gonna have like a keen sense, like you're able to have different perspectives. And the way you perceive things is actually be the way that person is what they're trying to tell you, what their message is. You know how like, you may say something to someone, but they may perceive it the wrong way or take it a different way. That's not you. This month, you're really going to have the gift of being able to really pick up on what that person's trying to say. What are they trying to express to you, whether it's through body language, what they're speaking, what they're saying, how they act with other people. You're really going to pick up on that, and you're going to see, okay, I know that person's actions or motivations. Like you're going to have a keen way to perceive things, but you're going to have like that sense heightened. So you're really going to know, like if someone tells you something, you'll know what they're really trying to tell you, as opposed to maybe taking it the wrong way or misunderstanding. You're going to understand really what they're trying to say. And then your second gift and strength is speed and hands. So I think what I saw here was when I saw like hands going like just really fast moving. So I feel like your speed is something that is like one of your gifts, your strength. You're gonna be able to like move like light and speed, just like multitask. And maybe some of you have like really strong hands, or you're really gifted with your hands, something with your hands. Maybe you write, you draw, or you create things, or you're hands-on. You do massages, I don't know, but something with your hands and speed that kind of works together. You're really good at that. And that's going to be something that's going to really help you out and be one of your gifts and strengths in December. Okay, maybe you're like a master of wrapping gifts, or like you know how to put trees together, or like you're going to be putting up lights and you're just like so good at it. I don't know. It can be all sorts of things, okay? And then your last gift and strength I got was learning, your intelligence. And I think you're really just gonna be learning so much, or people learning from you. A lot of you are so smart. I've written here your intelligence. So I feel like you actually have so much knowledge that a lot of people don't have. And this doesn't have to be like book smart knowledge, like facts and history and mathematics, nothing like that. You're knowledgeable about a lot of things that other people aren't knowledgeable about. Maybe you know how to talk to people. Maybe you know how to communicate good. Or like you're street smart. You know how to work with people. You know how to understand. You know how to perceive things well. It's just your intelligence is such a gift this month. You're gonna really see that, or maybe someone will acknowledge that about you. Like you'll know something that no one else knows. And that no one else can really pick up unless like they're really like in tune. But it's like something that you're naturally good at. And I also wrote here, master of your words. So you're really a master of your words. And then I starred mastermind, master of your words and mastermind. Your mind, you're a master of your mind, and both together work as a team. So you're really like a genius mastermind. You may not feel like that right now, or maybe you're like, I don't know what she's saying, like she's crazy. No, you really are. Maybe those are just elements or aspects of yourself you haven't activated, or you haven't tuned into, or you haven't like accepted, or you're like, oh yeah, I'm really good at that, but it's like, oh whatever, like, but little things that you enjoy or that you see that you pick up really fast, maybe that's one of your talents. Maybe those are little things that you can see that you can make a career out of, or you could be really good at. But yeah, you're a mastermind and you're a master of your words. That's definitely one of your big highlighted gifts and talents for this month of December. Obviously, that can be something you're always good at, but this month especially, it's highlighted, so make sure you use that to your full advantage, okay? Okay, and then in the extended reading, we'll be looking at the 3 things you should be aware of or be more cautious of this month, okay? So, Geminis, I'm seeing that when it comes to your health, a lot of you are recovering or healing from anything that was, weighing you down mentally. Now you probably won't be feeling as drained, you won't feeling as tired as maybe if you were dealing with depression or anxiety, or just overthinking, or anything that was like really heavy on your mind, or stress. It's like you're being released of any blockages, or maybe if you were your own blockages, you're releasing yourself from them. You're releasing yourself from feeling stuck, from feeling burdened, from having fear or sadness. You're healing from all those things. And it's like you're learning from all those situations that had you feeling very stuck and bounded, like you couldn't complete things or you couldn't move forward in your life. You're healing from those things and kind of like unsticking yourself, if that makes sense. I'm seeing that some of you could have been dealing, or maybe you're dealing with some constipation, or maybe you will be feeling kind of constipated, I don't know. If so, maybe just incorporating drinking more fluids, more water, incorporating more fruits or vegetables into your diet. That can really help you out, just to kind of loosen up your bowels. Oatmeal can sometimes be a good one as well, or like a green smoothie, or you can even make a really yummy smoothie if you don't like green stuff. I know, like, I like to make ones with bananas, dates, cinnamon. You could put cacao powder, or like peanut butter, your favorite peanut butter, and it's so good. It's kind of like chocolatey smoothie, but a healthier version. Incorporating more healthy foods can kind of help you out. Also, if some of you are feeling kind of like you have a headache or a lot of stress, I know peppermint essential oil can really help. Just take it like a few dots, a few drips, and put it like around your temple, or even like around your head, in your what do you call this? Well, I was gonna say skull, not your skull, but you know what I mean, just like all around your head like this, but more so in your temple, and then just kind of like in front of your nose. Trust me, it'll really help. Maybe it won't take everything away, but as soon as you feel it, get a little bit and just put it around here and all over, and it'll make you feel a lot better. Even just carrying like a little small bottle with you, peppermint essential oil with you, because it's really small, can really help you out. So if you're at work or at school, you could kind of just like, put a little bit and not seem weird. It's just like a tiny little thing, I'm feeling like you're gonna become a problem solver, or you're really a problem solver this month. You're releasing yourself of anything that was really weighing you down. Again, with the image that I saw, like unwinding, you're unwinding yourself. I feel like for a lot of you, you were feeling stuck, or you felt like you had blockages or something, or maybe like, oh, I'm cursed or something. But really, you were binding yourself. You had yourself bounded, but you could untape yourself if you wanted. And I think that's what you're doing. It's like you were tying yourself up on a tree, but you didn't realize that you kind of did it to yourself. And now you're undoing all those things. You're becoming a teacher now, and like you're solving the problems that maybe you created for yourself, and you're gonna find so much like enlightenment and strength out of that, because you realize you had to learn from those things. And it's like, yeah, I made the wrong decisions, or I did it to myself, but now I know better. So if you know better now it means you got to do better. At work or at school, like when it comes to, your finances and stuff, if you're kind of having a hard time, or if you felt kind of stuck, or you felt like, oh, I don't know what direction to take, or I'm kind of bored with this, or, not knowing what next move to make, and maybe not satisfied with where you are right now, I think you're going to be finding the solutions, and kind of like maybe just going outside, taking a deep breath, or changing your environment to where you work or where you study can kind of give you some kind of insight. Or you may pick something up and be like, you know what? I don't have to do this if I don't want to. I can change my life. If I really want a change and I'm not satisfied, I gotta change something, and I could change it if I want. I don't have to stay like this. I don't have to feel stuck. I'm allowing myself to feel stuck. you know? If you want your life to change, you have to change something in your life. And I think that's what you're realizing. So I think you're going to be making some changes. I think also your connection with your own spirit, with your soul, with the divine or God, whatever you believe in, the universe, is becoming stronger. A lot of you are becoming more disciplined, more focused. Instead of, it's like your mind is no longer, not saying your mind was weak, but you're becoming mentally stronger. And I feel like for Geminis, once you become mentally strong and you have control over your mind, like mastermind, you are unstoppable. Like you are incredible. You just have to get to that point and realize how powerful you are. Once you have full control of your mind, you can direct it to focus on what you're supposed to be focusing on. You know what I mean? Some of you could have Pisces or Taurus somewhere in your chart. And I'm seeing that when it comes to like love and romances, there was a situation that maybe you were kind of feeling, oh, this is never going to end, or I don't know what's going to happen, but there's going to be a solution here. And you're no longer going to be feeling stuck anymore. You're no longer going to be feeling attached or over emotional or feeling like it's the end of the world if it doesn't happen with this person or something. You're kind of finding more peace within yourself, and because of that, you're going to be feeling and seeing the external peace around you. And maybe because of that, you might be getting a commitment, or you might be getting into a committed relationship with someone, or at least into a relationship that's more healthy for you, that makes more sense for you. I'm seeing that some of you could be dealing again with another Taurus or air sign, Libra. I kind of feel like this person could also maybe be a Cancer or Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be any of those signs. It could be any sign, you guys. But I feel like in the past, this person was kind of had their wall up, or very guarded, didn't really express themselves to you, or didn't really take action, didn't really show you through their actions what they meant, or what you meant to them. Maybe sometimes you felt like they were greedy, or they were selfish, or like self-absorbed, or it's all about me, and never really focused on you, never did things for you. Maybe they were too focused on work or finances and never made time for you. So maybe you didn't feel like you were their priority. And I'm saying that like they're going to be thinking, and I don't feel like they're making any moves yet, or like their thoughts are still kind of like foggy. They're trying to like mute out any noise, any outside noise. 4 is highlighted twice for them. So it's symbolizing stability, foundations, family, the 4th house, what you really value, what you treasure, which is ruled by Taurus again. So I really feel like that's going to be really on their mind of, you know, how can they have stability? What makes them feel stable? Having control over their mind over matter. And I think that's something they're going to be learning from you. I think this person could be trying to find a good balance in their life. Maybe they're dealing with some legal issues or court cases that have been a reason why they've been kind of like, you know, having some issues. Maybe this person recently got divorced, or they are divorced, or they broke up or something with someone. But I feel like it's more so them trying to find a good balance and be truthful, be honest, find a way to express themselves that you can understand, because I think the way how they were acting had you confused and you didn't know where they stood with you. But I think now they're going to be really trying, making the effort, because they see you and how you're changing, and you're becoming an influence for them. So I feel like it's like you're leading by example, and you're going to be the leader now. You know, whether you want to be or not, I feel like you're the leader. They're going to be following your footsteps as soon as they like see you and how you're shining, how, you know, just open and honest you're being with them. They're going to be more inclined to be open and honest with you as well. Okay, so we're going to be clarifying everything that we saw here, guys, in the extended reading. We'll be looking further into this person. What are they feeling? What are they thinking when it comes to you? What they want you to know, what their next move or action will be towards you, and then looking at the 3 things you should be aware of, be more cautious of this month, and then your advice at the end. Okay, so thank you so much for being here, for watching. I appreciate your love and support so much. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post. And yeah, I hope to talk to you guys soon, and I hope you're enjoying the weeklies, monthlies, and monthly readings. All right, take care for now, and I'll see you in the extended reading. Bye.